Hi everyone, Grizz here with Grizz Gear. Today I'm going to be giving you my impressions slash review of the Zpacks Duplex. I love this tent, best tent I've ever owned. It's pricey, but it's worth it. It's made of cuben fiber, which is one of the lightest and newest materials on the market. Very, very durable. This is an amazing tent. It's a two-person tent. The tent itself weighs in at 21 ounces. This one might be an ounce or two more because I opted to get the camo version of it, which is, the cuben fiber's a little bit thicker and it's less see-through than regular cuben fiber because I value my privacy. Anyways, let me get this thing set up for you. I'll give you a quick walk around, a quick tour of what it looks like, and let you know what I love about it. All right, let's get started. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is adjust your trekking poles. You want both your trekking poles at 122 centimeters, which I think is 45 inches high. So I got those guys adjusted. Let's set this guy up. One thing that definitely helped me out with the purchase of this tent was I watched Redbeard's review of it, and gives a really good breakdown of it. That guy knows what he's talking about. He does a lot of hiking. So roll this guy out. Spread it out. You get mistakes. Very, very simple to set up. There isn't too much to it. Comes with a nice cuben fiber stake sack. I'm using Vargo titanium shepherd stakes. I may eventually switch over to some MSR groundhogs. We'll see how these stakes hold up. Stake out each corner of the tent. At I guess a 45 off each corner. You want it kind of taut, not too tight. Okay, after you get each corner staked out, you're gonna take your trekking pole. You have a nice pocket right up in here that the trekking pole slides up into. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Lift this up. You want the pole at a little bit of an angle going that way because you're going to pull the pole back. So let me grab another stake here. And you're going to do the same thing on the other side. Oh, forgot my pole. Look at that. Then you have pull out on each side. You go ahead and put in pretty much it. You have some line locks around the sides, and you want to go ahead and tighten it up, get everything somewhat taut. There we go, tighten that guy up. Tighten this guy a little. Nice and tight. All your line locks. Straighten that out. It's pretty good. It's not too bad there. I could set it up a little, get a little bit better, but it's looking pretty good. So let me take you around and I'll give you a quick tour. Oh, let me show you how the doors connect. give you a close-up version of this shortly. So each one of these vestibule doors has a little hook on it, and there's a little thing to catch the hook right there. So you put your little hooks on it. It's very, very easy to do from inside the tent. Whoops. You tighten that down, there's a clasp here. Let me take you around and give you a quick tour of this guy. Okay, so this is the duplex, all nice and set up. Let me give you a quick tour of it. As I was just mentioning, you have a clasp down here, and this is how the doors hook. They previously, I think, were using a system with a, let me tighten this down a little bit. There we go. They previously were using a system with a carabiner, and I like this a lot. You can just reach from the inside of the tent. You have a line lock there. You can go ahead and loosen this up a little, unhook whichever door you'd like, tighten it back up, and there you are. So on each corner and on every guy line, you have a line lock for tightening it down. One all the way around the tent. Extremely high bathtub floor, 6 to 8 inches here on the bathtub floor, which is great. As I mentioned, line locks all the way around. Where your trekking pole slides up in here, I know some trekking pole tents, they have it flipped around so the handle doesn't go at the top, and you have your carbide tip going into a grommet at the top of the tent. I prefer having the handle up there. You're not messing with a sharp point anywhere near the material of the tent, and I just feel better about that. But this thing is pretty darn large inside. As I mentioned, for one person, it's a hotel. I mean, I put my sleeping pad in here, and it's hard to get a perspective. I should have brought it out with me, but you can easily fit 2 sleeping pads in here, and having a door on either side allows room for your pack, your boots, your shoes, whatever you want pretty much. These pockets are really handy too. The pockets are nice. They clip up here, and there's ventilation that goes around both ends of the tent right there. And what you can do is, if you know it's not going to rain and you're going to have great weather, you can actually unhook this clip and the floor drops down a little more. This is much easier with 2 hands, but the floor will drop down a little more, and that gives you a little bit more ventilation. It's nice that it has the pockets, so I definitely enjoy that. Beautiful rainbow doors on either side, super easy to open and close. The clasping system on the doors is easy. Little hook, doors hook in. You know how it is. Anyway, this guy, one of the things I love about this tent is most single walled tents get a ton of condensation, and this tent, the best thing about it is, as long as you don't have a sideways rain, if you have a normal rain that's coming up and down, you can roll this door up. It clasps right here, and you can actually leave your tent door, one on either side, wide open, and you're not going to get rain in your tent. I've used it for, I don't know, 10, 12 nights so far, so it's still kind of a new tent for me, but every time it's rained, I've left the door open, and I had maybe 1 or 2 drips on the screen. Nothing ever got inside of the tent. And one of the main reasons for that is you have a nice overhang here. So when rain comes down, there's a beak that shoots out further. Sorry for the siren, something must have happened. Oh well. Let's see, let's check it out. Fire! All right, anyway, back to the review. This overhang, so when it rains, rain's just gonna drop down right here. If it splashes up, you don't have to worry about it because this bathtub floor is so high. It's really an amazing tent. So far, I haven't been able to find any design flaws with it. Nothing at all. I was worried that cuben fiber was gonna be loud because, you know, you hear that? No, it's, once you're in it, it's no different, it's no louder than the Sil nylon tent, really. And it's gigantic. It's a hotel for me. So I hope you enjoy my review of the Zpacks Duplex. I would definitely recommend picking up this tent if you can afford to get it. Save up. If you're thinking about getting a tent, just save your money. Just save and get one of these. It's designed great. The guys at Zpacks are all super cool. Redbeard, awesome review. I'm sure you'll watch his review of this tent as well. Pick it up. It's great. Well, thanks for tuning in. Grizz is out. Please like, share, subscribe, and stay tuned for more reviews because they're coming up. Thanks a lot.